Hi, I'm Mike from Become a Better Guitar Player, and welcome back to the channel. Today's lesson is going to be Over the Hills and Far Away by Led Zeppelin. It's off of the Houses of the Holy album. It's a really nice acoustic song. They're very famous for it. So let's get started on the lesson, okay? If you like this video, like and subscribe to our channel. It's completely free and it helps us out a lot. Okay, so let's get started with the lesson. So this song has four sort of progressions to it. And the first part is this G and D chord progression. That is what the song is known mostly for. Okay, so the first chord is going to be just an old-fashioned G chord with your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string, your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and your middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the A string. And the other chord is going to be this simple D chord. We're going to have your first finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Your middle finger is going to be on the E string on the 2nd fret. And you're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. So you're going to have to change between these two chords pretty quickly. So the little intro is, and it's an open G string. You're going to go on the G string. You're going to go open, push down on the 2nd fret. Then you're going to hit the D string on the 2nd fret and open. Then you're going to hit that G chord. It's important to have the open G string ring when you hit that chord. So the second time around, you're going to do this. You're going to go. You're going to go 4, 2, open on the G string. You can hit that open D string. Open D, then hit the D chord. So. You're going to do that twice, and then you're going to do this. You're going to go open A. You're going to push down on the 2nd fret of the A and the D string. You're going to open A, you're going to push down it. You're going to hit the A, the D, and then back to the A. Then open D, 2nd fret D, open D. Then you're going to hit that G chord again. Then you're going to hit a C chord. So G, D, and the C chord is going to be your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your first finger is going to be up here on the 1st fret of the B string. Then you're going to take this finger and move it up to the A string, and take your 3rd finger and put it over here on the B string on the 3rd fret. Then you're going to do this chord. You're going to put your first finger on the 1st fret of the A string, your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and then your 4th finger is going to be down here on the 3rd fret of the B string. And you got to really make sure you're letting the open strings ring. It goes. Then the whole thing slides up 2 frets to 3rd and 5th frets. Then you go back to that opening chord progression. And this time from that chord, you're going to go into something a little different. You're going to hit that C chord again, and then you're going to go to the G chord again. You go. You're going to do open A, 2nd fret, open A, 2nd fret on the D, and then pull off. Then you're going to go back to the D string, to the D chord. When you play this D chord, you're gonna leave the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and you're gonna lift these 2 up. Then you're gonna do the opening chord progression one more time. There's a little neat riff in there in those chords. I'll show you how to play it. But they're using 2 guitars, and I'm not so sure that the person that's doing there's that little lick goes in there, but I'm not so sure that's the same person that's doing the. You can do it. It's a little hard, but I'll show you how they do it. So they start out, they go. So it's a little hard to play that. So the way he plays it is, I think, I put my first finger on the 2nd fret of the B string, my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the G string, then I slide them up 1 fret. Then I take my ring finger and I put it on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then they all slide up to 7. And I put my first finger on the E string on the 5th fret. So it goes. So after you do that 3 times, when you end on this D chord here, you're going to take this pattern, you're going to slide it all the way up to the 9th fret. Nine, 7, and that's what connects it to the next chord progression. The next chord progression is so the way you play that is you plays this, it does this 4 times. Then it slides back to this D chord. When you make the D chord, you put your pinky down here on the 3rd fret of the B string. And you go 1 down, 1 with it up. Then you do the D again and you hit the A chord. Then you go to this G chord. And on the G chord, what I'm hearing is this, I put both my fingers on the 3rd fret of the B and the E string. And it goes between the G and the A chord. G, then back to the D. So at this part, there's 2 guitars playing. There's an electric guitar and there's an acoustic guitar. So I think when they're both doing this part, I think the acoustic guitar at that point goes down to here. And plays that part again with the D sort of a chord from 7 to 9. And then the electric guitar is doing this. And what that is, it's an open D string. Then you push the 2nd fret on the D string, and then an A chord, open D string, then 2nd fret of the A string. And that's the next sort of the chord progression. There's a guitar solo in it. And then after it does the chord progression I just showed you, it does this. It goes. And that's going to be that G, D, D, A, E. And the E chord is 2nd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, 1st fret of the G string with your 1st finger, And then it's going to go through that little progression a few times while there's a guitar solo going on. And from there, it goes into, there's a second half of the guitar solo. It does this. And that's just an F sharp chord. You're going to bar the 2nd fret. You're going to put your ring finger down here on the 4th fret of the A, your pinky on the 4th fret of the D string. Then the 2nd finger you're going to put on the G string on the 3rd fret. You're going to take these 3 fingers and you're going to mute it with your right hand. It does that a few times while there's a guitar solo going on. And then at the end of it, it has this neat little it's a neat little thing that connects, that ends the solo and then connects it to the next chord progression. So that is going to be the second fret of the E string, 1st fret of the A with your 1st finger, 4th fret of the A string with your small finger. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to take that and slide it to the 4th fret. 3rd fret of the G string. 6th fret of the G string. 5th fret of the B string. Then you're going to slide down here to the 11th fret on the G string. 11th fret of the B string. 9th fret of the E string. 12th of the E. Then the 14th of the E. Then it goes back to the So it's going to play the G, D, A part 2 more times after the guitar solo. And on the last time, instead of going into the, it just goes back to the G and it goes. It goes. Hits the D, then it goes. Then it hits that G. Goes G, G. Goes open A. D and the A string. Then it kind of fades out. Goes between the G and the D chord. So that outro, it goes on this D chord. For that, I'm playing the D string on the 5th fret, the G string on the 4th fret, and then I put my 4th finger on the 7th fret of the G string. C chord, just like in the opening chord progression at the end of it. Goes to the C chord, then it changes to this chord. Slides up to the 3rd, then it ends on a G. But it also ends on, there's a slide guitar that plays something that's sort of a creeping thing. So when I play it, I take this chord and I slide it up to the 9th fret, and then from the 9th fret, I slide up to the 10th fret. And it gives you a G chord, and it gives the slide guitar sound to it. And that's because I don't play with a slide guitar player. So that's the pieces and parts to this song. It's a really pretty song to play if you have an acoustic guitar. The opening chords are really powerful. People really like it, and it's a tougher song to play. You got to hit the open strings, and they got to ring, and you got to be able to hit the next chord while the string still rings. And it's a great fun song to play. So I hope you like it, and if you do, like and subscribe to our channel, please. It's completely free and it helps us out a lot. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.